Helen Elizabeth Dawes here, and today I'm going to talk to you about what it was like being a child of a father who was in the Air Force. Now, some people called us military brats, and I didn't like that name because we were not brats. Believe me, we were not treated like brats. We weren't coddled. We couldn't get everything we wanted. We couldn't stay in the schools we wanted to stay. Our parents didn't have those luxuries. When Daddy got transferred, we had to pack our bags and follow him, unless he was going someplace where they didn't have family housing. And that didn't happen too often when I was coming up because it was just the three of us, and Mama liked being near her husband. But for me, it created a child with certain social deficiencies. You know, I never spent more than 2 years in the same school. That included college. And it took a long time before I realized that just because I liked someone, a girl, or even a boy, if I hadn't known them for a long time, they didn't think I was their friend. They'd just be nice to me, some of the people, some of the time. But most of the time, I was a pretty solitary little girl. But I did get to go places and see things other people didn't get to see. Now, we traveled in a lot of the states in this country. I was born in Reno, and we lived in Las Vegas, and we lived in Alaska and Florida and Minnesota, and I got to spend a little bit of time in North Africa. And we spent a little bit of time in Germany, but I didn't like Germany, and I was really a little girl. I just remember being very cold. And we spent a little time in England when Daddy was going to some kind of school. I didn't like England either. So, being an Air Force brat had its problems and its benefits. But all in all, I think it made me a much better person. And certainly I had lots of things to talk about. Come back for some more from Helen Elizabeth Dawes. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe.